Hi, my name's Andy. I work at Christchurch University, and in collaboration with our parks, we bring 7 classes to you a week. This is Stretch and Flex. Please find yourself a nice clear space to work within. We're going to start on the chairs. However, you can start standing in standing position if you wish. Okay, just going to pop the music on and we'll get going. Okay, just giving a quick sound check. Is that okay for everyone? You'll just be in the background. Lovely. Okay, so I'm going to sit on my seat, bottom slightly forward, sitting nice and tall, and I'm just lifting my heels. If you're standing, just walk. That's fine. Keeping our core engaged. Lift our arms up. We're going to rotate our wrists now. Again, work at a pace that suits you. Rotate the other way. Lovely. Shake them out. Working on one leg, we're going to do heels and toes. Our heel, then our toe. Lovely. Good. Really keep that posture nice and tall. So if you've got a string pulling you up through the top of your head. Lovely. Let's change legs. Welcome, Tony. Thank you. Lovely. Keep it going. Okay, we're going to move down to our hips now. So those of you that are standing, you're going to wriggle your hips. Those of us that are sitting, we're just going to open and close. Lovely. Good. Okay, we're going to bend the knees now. So those that are seated, just straighten and let down. Those that are standing, just forward and back, bends. Lovely. Good. Well done, Hannah. Lovely. Okay. Keeping our hands on our knees, we're going to lean forward and we're just going to lean down. If we can, touch our toes back to our knees. Again, remember to use your breathing. Keep your core engaged. One more. Good. Okay, keeping our hands on our knees. We're going to now do our cat and cow. I'll turn to the side so you can see what I mean. We're going to push our back, and then straighten into a neutral position. If you're standing, you're going to push up, come back to neutral position. Well done, everyone. Well done, Kathy. Fantastic. Good. Keep it going. One more. Lovely. Let's rotate the shoulders. Come up, standing nice and tall, or seated nice and tall. Rotate, and then rotate back the other way. Just try and scan through the body, see if anywhere is tight. Lovely. Good. Okay, we're going to bring our hands together, hands to our heart, and then we're going to rotate to the left. Okay, so deep breath in, and we're just going to push the hand round to our left, hold, and then back to center, and over to the right. Back to center. Let's go again. Deep breath in, rotate, back to center. One more time on the other side. And back to center. Good. Okay, let's bring our hands behind our back. Just place them just on top of our buttocks. We're going to pull our shoulders back, looking up, stretch our shoulder blades and our chest. Good. Keep that core nicely engaged. Again, release, drop the head, and then back out. Brilliant. One more. You're all doing amazing. Okay, we're going to put our hands together and just pull down and back this time. Just hold that stretch. Looking up. Tummy's pulled in. Buttocks clenched. Good, lovely. 3, 2, 1, and shake it all out. Well done, everyone. Okay, those that are standing, you're going to be standing in this position and coming down and round. Those of us that are in the chair, We're going to have 1 foot forward, 1 leg bent. Going to take a nice deep breath in and roll down and come back up. Nice rhythmic rotation. Just work within your own range of movements, what works for you. All the way down as far as you can, then all the way up, fingertips to the ceiling. Lovely. 1 more. Lovely. Good. Let's change it over. Nice deep breath in and rotate down. Maybe don't go down quite so far on the first time, and each time just try and lengthen fingertips all the way around. Lovely. You're doing amazing. 1 more. And relax. Okay, those of you that are seated, you're going to take a deep breath in. It doesn't matter which side, you're just going to reach your fingertips to the ceiling and then tilt over. Those that are standing, the back leg, stand and then tilt over and hold that stretch. You should feel a really nice stretch through the mid, your obliques, through your shoulders and latissimus dorsi, the big back muscles. And then shake it out, and then obviously we're going to go on to the other side. Same again, nice deep breath in. Remember to change your feet around and then come up if you're standing. Doing so well. This is great. Lovely. And shake it out. Okay, I would like everybody now to come up and stand, please. We're going to stand up. We're going to open our stance to shoulder width apart, and then we're going to turn 1 foot. I'm turning my left to start with, and I'm just gently going to move my weight over, possibly just past my toes. It's not weight bearing, so we're not going to be pushing heavily off of it. So we're just, as we come forward, we should feel a nice stretch through the psoas and through the calf muscle. Good. Lovely. 1 more. Keeping our core nice and engaged. Back to center. And we're going to turn the other way and do exactly the same on the other side. Lovely. Lovely, Gillian. Keep it going. Doing great. Lovely, Liz. That's it. Just work with a nice range of movement that you're comfortable with. 1 more. And back to center. We're going to turn back the other way. Lift the heel this time and then take the weight over, keeping the heel off the floor. If that is too much for you, then by all means please put the foot back down. So keeping the heel off the floor at all times. 1 more. Back to center, changing sides, lift the heel and just move with a nice steady flow. Lovely, Patricia. That's it, just nice and rhythmic. And 1 more, and we're back to center. Good. Okay, we're going to take a nice deep breath in. We're going to just roll down, keeping our feet nice and wide. As we blow out, we're just going to drop the chin to the chest, allow our hands to lower down, and we just drop down to where you feel comfortable. Nice deep breath in, both hands together. We're going to rotate to the left and hold that position for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. And deep breath in and rotate to the right. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Deep breath in, and as you blow out, gently come back up into a standing position. Roll the shoulders, squeeze the glutes, pull the tummies in, and shake the legs out. Okay, we're going to move the chairs away. So now we're going to go on to what we'd started last week. And we'll go through it very slowly to start with. So we're going to be this end, one end of the mat, at the end of it will be the other end coming back, okay? So we want a nice bit of room out the front of us, okay? So we're going to take we're going to roll down into a plank, then into a side plank, both sides, and then we're going to come back to a normal plank, and we're going to do shoulder taps and then glute activations where we lift alternating the feet off. We'll go through it very slowly to start with, okay? So deep breath in, unlock the neck and the hips and the knees and just roll down. Allow your fingertips to come to the floor or just before. Walk the hands out and hold the plank. We'll be holding this for a count of 4. If you wish, you can drop the knees if you'd rather. And then from there, we're just going to rotate one side. Back to normal plank or the parallel plank, and then over to the other side. Back to plank. Then we're going to do shoulder taps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Always good to have your feet nice and wide on that. Gives you more balance. And then we're going to lift the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to drop the knees. Walk our hands back so we're in 4-point kneeling, but our toes are tucked under. Then we're going to tilt our pelvis towards our chin and lift our knees just off the floor for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, flatten the feet and just take the weight back so you get a nice stretch through the ankle. Some people can sit straight up, some people prefer just to feather it. We're going to hold that for 4. Then we're going to tuck the toes back under, push up with so we're lifting our pelvis up into downward dog, pushing through our shoulders. Walk the feet for 4 and then walk the hands back for 4. Rotate to the left, rotate to the right, and then gently come back up. Hopefully that sort of makes some sense and we remember it roughly from last week. Okay, so we're going to go nice and steady at a count of 4. I'll try and keep it in the right sequence, obviously, but I'll call it out as we go anyway. Okay, so nice deep breath in. We're going to drop the chin to the chest, rolling down. Once your fingertips touch the floor, we're going to walk out for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Side plank. 1, 2, 3, 4. Normal plank. 2, 3, 4. Side plank. 2, 3, 4. Normal plank. 2, 3. Open the feet and shoulder taps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lifting the feet off the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lowering the knees to the floor, resetting. Then we're going to lift as we tilt our pelvis under, our knees off the floor for 1, 2, 3, 4. Lower the knees and take the hips back. So we're flattening the foot for 2, 3, 4. Come back out, tuck the toes under. Lifting the hips all the way up into downward dog for 1, 2, 3, 4. Walking the hands back to the feet. 2, 3, 4. Rotate to the left. 2, 3, 4. To the right. 2, 3, 4. Back to center. Rolling up. 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay, does everyone sort of remember that ish? I hope that was about right. Anyway, so our next moves after that is we're going to take 2 lunges forward. They don't have to be particularly deep, but we're just going to walk 1, 2. Then we're going to bring the feet together. So now, if you remember, I said we were at the other end of our mat. Then we're going to literally roll down. Our left foot then is going to go back, and then we're going to bring it in again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change the feet over. 1, 2, 3, 4. from here, sorry, I can't remember. Then we're going to change the feet back over, and we're going to take a big step back. We're going to have to slightly reset here, move the hands over the center, the foot out to the side, so we're in our hip opening position. We're going to rock for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lower the back knee, come up into high kneeling, take the hips forward and tuck them under and hold for 2, 3, 4. We're then going to put the hands back to the floor, come back up and change over. So we take the other foot back, rock for 1, 2, 3, 4. Lower the knee, high kneeling, tilt the pelvis, and then push through and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hands to the floor, bring the feet back together, gently rolling back up into the standing position. Well done, everyone. So anyone, just grab a quick drink if you wish, if you feel you need to. We'll go through that one time, and then we'll go on to some slightly easier or more well-known moves that we've done in the previous times. Okay, please always work with what feels right for you. If you found that quite hard being in this position and doing this, by all means have the chair there just to give you some support if down this end, if you feel that is more beneficial for you. Okay, right, now memory. Okay, I'm going to give it my best shot. So starting right from the beginning, nice deep breath in. As we blow out, we're going to roll down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk out into plank. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rotate. Side plank. 1, 2, 3, 4. Normal plank. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side plank on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Normal plank. 2, 3, 4. Open the feet. Shoulder taps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lifting the feet. 1. Squeeze those glutes. 2, 3, 4. Lower the knees to the floor. Bring the hands back so you're in a 4-point kneeling position. Tuck the toes under. Tilt the pelvis under towards the chin and lift up. Knees off the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gently let them back down again. Flatten the feet and just take the weight back over your ankles just to help stretch. For 3, 2, 1. Tuck the toes back under. We're going to lift the heels, lift the pelvis all the way up. So we're in downward dog. Walking the feet back, as in the heels into the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk the hands back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our hands should be by our feet. Let's rotate to the left. 2, 3, 4. Rotate to the right. 2, 3, 4. Back to center, rolling up. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the new part. So we're going to take a lunge forward, come up, and a lunge forward, and come up. Okay? I'm just going to reset because you may need to move because of things around you. So from here, we're going to put our hands to the floor, fingertips to the floor, and then our left leg, we're going to step back. 1, 2, 3, 4. This time on the 5th one, we're going to take a nice big step back and just rock our hips forward and back. We're supported by our hands or by a chair, whichever you prefer. 3, 2, 1. We're going to drop that knee. 3, 2, 1. High kneeling, tilt the pelvis, push forward. 3, 2, 1. Fingertips back to the floor. Tuck the toes under, lift the back leg up and bring it back in. This time we're going to take the other foot back for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This time on the 5th one we take a nice big step back and allow ourselves to sink into it to open up our hips. 3, 2, 1. Allow the back knee to come to the floor, high kneeling, tilt the pelvis forward and then take the hips forward, the energy forward to feel a nice stretch through the hip flexor. 3, 2, 1. Fingertips to the floor, lift the back knee, bring the feet together, deep breath in and gently roll back up, rolling the shoulders and shaking hands. Well done everybody. We haven't got time to do it again, so I don't want to overrun again, but please in the chat let me know if you like that type of thing, if you prefer not to do that type of thing. Well done Jen. Sorry I did forget to ask if there was any new people in here, but always please work within your own range of movements and welcome to the session anyway. So we've grabbed a drink, we're literally just going to roll down and go onto our backs. Okay, so nice deep breath in as we roll down, walk our fingers out, down onto our knees, and then we're just going to turn onto our backs as you've worked so hard. We're going to take 20 seconds just to allow our back to relax and feel where the floor is touching our body. Our knees are bent, but they're parallel with our hips. And then we're going to tilt the pelvis. So we're going to take a deep breath in and we're going to tilt the pelvis as if we're lifting it towards our chin. So we're pushing the lower back into the floor and then release. 2 more. Deep breath in and tilt. You should feel it really tighten on the lower abdomen and then release. 1 more. So I try not to breathe too heavily into the mic. Good, okay. So our feet are nice and parallel up towards our buttocks. And from here, we're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to tilt the pelvis and then we're going to send the knees away, lifting up into bridge. You don't have to come all the way up. But I'd like to think about squeezing those glutes, those buttocks, and then just gently down. Lovely. 1 more. Deep breath in, tilt the pelvis towards the chin. Send the knees away and up you come. And lower. Brilliant. Okay, let's widen the feet about shoulder width apart now. Again, bring the feet as close to the bottom as you can without straining anything. We're going to take a deep breath in, tilt the pelvis. We're going to come up into bridge again with a wide stance. Then we're going to bring our knees together. Open and then lower. Lovely, good. So deep breath in, tilt the pelvis, send the knees away, bring the knees together. Lovely, then open and then lower. Amazing. Let's do it 1 more time. Deep breath in, tilt the pelvis, send the knees away, bring the knees together, open the knees and lower. Brilliant. Okay, so from there we're going to lengthen our left leg all the way to the floor. Our right knee we're just going to pull in and a small rotation, just taking off that pressure off our lower back. 3, 2, 1. We're going to bring the other straight leg back up to our chest and extend the other leg. And small rotation. Go one way and then back the other, whichever you feel is more comfortable or helps release any tension in your lower back. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so this time we're going to bring our knees together and our feet together. And I'd like you to open your hands nice and wide And we're going to take a deep breath in, and keeping the knees together, we're going to rotate, doesn't matter which side, left or right, just over, as long as you keep the knees together. So as soon as the top knee can't touch the bottom knee, that's as far as I'd like you to go. Trying to keep the opposite shoulder on the floor. 3, 2, 1. Nice deep breath in and gently come up to neutral position. I would normally say do these for around 45 to 60 seconds. Deep breath in, blow out as we rotate to the other side, keeping the knees together. And you will get some real nice changes if you can do them for a little bit longer. It's obviously, we're just trying to give you the ideas to practice these through the week if you get any stiff areas. Nice deep breath in. Let's gently come back up to neutral position. Our feet are together, so we're just going to open our knees and gently allow our knees to rock, opening our hips. Again, this is a really nice one. Sometimes takes a little bit of time because we've got big muscles in our legs. Obviously, I'm sure you're aware, the adductors can become quite tight. So just give them a bit of time just to release. Okay, our feet are together. It's a much smaller movement, but we're going to do it again, coming up into bridge. So we're going to tilt our pelvis with our feet, our knees apart. You should get a nice engagement right deep inside your pelvis now, and gently just come up to where you feel comfortable. Squeezing those glutes. It's really, you can really feel it in the glutes, and just gently down. Good. We're going to go one more, and then we're going to hold the next one for 5 seconds. Deep breath in, tilt the pelvis, get that engagement, and then push into the floor, squeeze the glutes, and lower. This is what we call about our connective chain. It's through from our spine, through our hips, down into our legs. Nice deep breath in. We're going to hold up to 5 seconds, tilt the pelvis, coming up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently down. You've done amazing. Well done. Good. Okay, let's bring the knees back together. We're going to put them into a figure 4 position. And then we're going to take a deep breath in, and we're going to thread our hands through the back of our knee to this position. Keeping our shoulders off the floor now this time. We're going to take our foot up and tilt our toes to our nose. We're pulling all the way down. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're staying in that position, but send the toes up to the ceiling on the straight leg, and then back to the nose. In a nice steady movement, up to 3 times. I've done 2. Last one, up, and then gently back down, nose to toes, bend the knee, and then back to the floor and relax down, change them over. Doing really, really well. Nice deep breath in, thread through, send the foot all the way up, but turn the toes down. 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to extend up to the ceiling, back to our nose with our toe. Nice and steady, don't force anything. One more. And then bend the knee and gently let the feet come down to a resting position. Good. Okay. Just take 10 seconds just to allow the body to relax back into the floor. I'm going to lift one leg up into tabletop, then the other into tabletop, hands behind, send the feet away, sitting myself up. Good. We're going to take our left hand over to one side, our left leg we bend. We're going to rotate round into our pike position. Deep breath in and just gently roll up. Roll the shoulders. Just like to do a little bit on the neck just for 10 seconds. So we're just going to push the tongue to the top of the mouth and just look up And just stretch through the front of the neck. Lovely. Back to neutral position. I would like you to rotate the shoulders, and as they go down, hold them back and down into their sockets. Deep breath in and gently drop the chin to the chest. Feeling that lovely stretch through the back of the neck. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Thank you so much, everyone. Please join us next week. Please join all of our classes. We've got Monday, we've got Darius at 12:30 with Box Fit. Tuesday with Tom at 8 o'clock, sorry, we're getting started. And then Amy at 12:30 with LBT. We're back here again next week with Stretch and Flex. And then we've got Kaz on Thursday at 10:30 with Body and Mind. And again on Friday with Abatak. It's so lovely to have you all here. Please give any comments. I can totally change it for next week, or we can carry on similar scenarios that we're doing today. Please let me know what you want, what you'd like. It helps me try and think of other things to do. Okay. But please join all the other classes. Get your friends and family involved as well. Also, please subscribe to YouTube. All of our videos, or 99.9% of our videos, are all uploaded to YouTube. And obviously, join our live classes as and when you can. It's great to see you. Take care. Thanks, everyone. God bless.